Afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to welcome the university community join us today. Today, we will explore some of the scientific discoveries that have changed history and transformed our daily lives, from medical breakthroughs to modern technology. Our podcast is called Scientific Discoveries That Change the World. I am Dania, and I will start our presentation of our podcast. Then Esther will continue about development, and finally, Juliana, Carlos, and Juan David will close our podcast. One milestone in the discovery of the God particle, the Higgs boson proposed by Peter Higgs in Stanford in 2012 at CERN. This fundamental particle explains how all other gains math, helping us understand the universe's structure. Another turn- turning point was the mapping of the human genome completed in 2003 through the work of Watson Crick and Rosalind Franklin. It opened the door to major advances in medicine and biotechnology, since the genetic information of every organism is stored in the NAS double helix. In 1928, Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin, which allowed deadly bacterial infections to be controlled and made surgery for sufferers. Early Louis Pasteur germ theory showed that many diseases are caused by microorganisms, transforming medicines and public health. Science also reshaped daily life. The development of electricity by several scientists enabled long-distance communication, power appliances, and trash a technological leap. More recently, nanotechnology lets us design materials at the atomic scale, driving progress in medicines, electronics, and energy. In short, these breakthroughs had advanced knowledge, saved lives, and expanded human possibility. They shape our present and will keep pushing the frontiers of science in the year ahead. That's all for me. Now we continue my college, Esther. Go ahead, Esther, please.
So thank you, Dania. Let's continue our journey with one of the most revolutionary ideas in history, the theory of evolution. This theory was put forward by Charles Darwin in the 19th century, and through it, the way life on Earth was understood was completely changed. Thanks to his research, the foundations of modern biology were established, and a new perspective on the connection between humans and other living beings was revealed. Science today could not be imagined without this discovery. Um, Another important moment came when radioactivity was discovered by Henri Becquerel and was later studied in depth by Marie and Pierre Curie. Through their work, radioactive elements were confirmed. Medical treatments such as radiotherapy were developed, and methods to determine the age of fossils were created. Of course, nuclear weapons were also produced, showing how a single discovery can be used both to save lives and to cause destruction. If we move forward in time, the invention of the internet must also be mentioned. At first, it was designed for military purposes in the United States, but later it was expanded to universities and finally to society as a whole. Thanks to this invention, information began to be shared instantly, entire industries were transformed, and the way people communicate was permanently changed. Also, today, the artificial intelligence is being developed at an incredible speed. Algorithms are being created that allow machines to learn, adapt, and even make decisions. And AI is already being applied in medicine, also in transportation and different industries. And at the same time, new ethical questions are being raised, like how much control should machines be given? How should this technology be used responsibly? These questions are still being answered, but one thing is clear, the world is already being transformed by the AI. That's all for me. Now we will continue with my classmate Juliana.
Well, thank you. Well, in general, things wonderful was invented by human beings. These things was shown in work without any debut. For example, like was said for Dania in the medicine, biology, and the development of biotechnology, also with their great ingenuity were damaged a lot of like the contamination. Very garbage in all our world. Anyway, the world was changed by the scientific discoveries for the human beings. It is amazing what thinking about the life how was before. This scientific report permits us know about the scientific discoveries and how this was changed the world. Our classmate Esther mentioned to Charles Darwin at 19th century. She says how our life on Earth was changed by the theory of evolution. Besides, they mentioned the past. Esther tells us how the artificial intelligence is one of the discoveries, or better said, development or evolution that without a doubt was revolutionized the conception about all that we see and know today. For example, the emotion was changed by artificial intelligence. I can say that was changed our form to be human. Well, and now continue, Carlos.
Okay, thank you very much, college. In summary, it has, excuse me, um, and in summary, it has analyzed some of the most significant and ex- scientific findings that causing a world change the way the theories, medicine, and technologies have been developed, and the society has changed as a consequence. Where show millions of people have been saved due to perishing with the aid of electricity. The life of the modern world has become light and easy, and the knowledge has been shared through all corners of the world courtesy of the internet. It has fortune been determined in the review that the passive voice is necessary in the academic and professional settings. It enables the information to be brought into the fore, and the person is not brought to the fore. Thus, ideas can be more clearly and the objective presented. In conclusion, science, education, and the communication have made a significant contribution in our lives. A lot has been done, and a lot of knowledge has become accessible to due to this discovery. The society has been revolutionary, and the life has been made better. Um, I give the floor to my college, Juan David.
Thank you so much. To finish our episode, we want to say that all information we said was reviewed and filtered from general sources of the university library. In this way, what we presented was only our opinion, but also a reliable summary of discoveries that changed the world. These inventions and advanced variable system private lies anti-transformation society, and many of them are still applied and today. The possible bias we also output into our presentation to judge more clarity and objectivity. And we thank you very much for your attention, and we hope this topic was interesting for you. Until next time.
Are endless. Thank you for listening. Until next time.
And for my part, I would like to thank our listeners for paying attention to our podcast episode.
Well, thank you very much for your attention. That was a little conversation about some important discoveries made by us humans.
Thanks for your attention. Bye.